Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're going to continue our Advance Wars War Room series with Toil, Ferry. If you guys haven't noticed, I changed my settings a little bit to try and increase my the clarity on the video stream. So I forgot I gotta get my random wheel. But yeah, so hopefully get you guys a better gaming quality. This is going to also go for Halo as well, or any other game I play. So we're going to try and work into 2K territory instead of just going with 1080 or just standard HD. Alright, so let me go ahead and bring up the wheel here. Alright, yeah, I gotta change this one too. 1 second. I can adjust the screen. Oh, here we go. Alright, let's see who we get. We're gonna play, was it Toil, Ferry? I played as Eagle because there's lots of areas here. There is a port, but we'll see if sea units come into play. We have the last two commanding officers, Olaf and Nell. Looks like we'll be using Olaf for this mission, which is actually okay. It's not going to be detrimental. The snow's not really going to be too bad or too good. So that's good. What's the next one? I'm wondering if maybe Olaf would have been better for the next one. Oh well, that's what random code is for. Alright, so we're going to play Toil, Ferry, and we're going to play as Olaf. Again, Olaf's co-power lets it snow for a turn, slowing down, pretty much doubling the movement cost of enemy units. So it's not too great on this map, as Grit isn't really going to be moving far anyways. He's going to be a little bit of a passive CO, or a passive player. And he's going to be playing, I guess you could say stupid. You guys will see what I mean. For the most part, we're going to capture as many properties as early as we can to start making money. Once we get our airports captured, then we can start producing air units. So you definitely want to build 2 copters as soon as you guys can, so you can fly over to the other islands. This middle island between us is very important, so we want to make sure we capture, or at least prevent Grit from capturing those the base and airport. The seaport doesn't really matter too much, but you definitely want to keep them from capturing the other properties. So I want to send this. Actually, I'll take it back. We're going to send this helicopter over here to the right, and then we're going to actually go for the middle island early and see if we can get that. I'm going to go ahead and build another infantry and transport copter over here. Send that one up. So Grit's just moving on to the south to capture it on his land. Built a lander. Not really going to help him, I don't think. I'm going to fly this one straight up. Okay, we can start capturing here. This one's going to go on the transport copter. So I can actually... That's okay. We'll just fly over to the middle island and start trying to capture there. Do I want 3 transport copters? It's a possibility. Maybe not. We're just going to build 1 infantry, and he's going to wait here for that top transport copter to come back to me, and then I'll pick him up and drop him off onto the next island over to my north. Let's see what he builds. So he's sending the lander straight to my land. He built 2 battle copters, so I might not be able to get this base, but I'm definitely going to see if I can. Okay, he's in an anti-air, so that's not good. Yeah. So I will land here and see if I can capture on the next turn. If we could, that'd be great. If not, so what it is, what it is. I'm definitely going to try to capture this airport first. This one's going to wait for this transport copter to come back. I'm going to go ahead and build a battle copter here. Grid has weak battle copters, so Even though you build a couple of them, as long as I get the first shot, then I can pretty much beat them out. And there's that entire. So we definitely want to get our battlecopter over there and try to prevent him from capturing the base with the APC and the infantry inside of it. We can't capture the base, battlecopter and T-copter here, or anti-air and battlecopter right here. But we are going to be a little sneaky and try to capture his couple cities up here. The only thing that can stop me are infantry through the mountains or his battlecopters. So we want to see if we can capture a couple of those. It'll also start taking funds away from him as well, which will be good. Yeah. For now, we're going to save up our money. We did capture this airport, so we're going to try to save up and build more battlecopters out of there. And eventually some bombers and fighters.
Okay.
You definitely want to use air on this map. You can build sea units, however, sea units aren't as effective as air because they have to travel around the islands. It also, they cost a lot more. So, you definitely want to use air units only. Capture the port. Go ahead and capture the city like I can capture the other one. So we're going to fly our transport copter over here, load them up. Let's see, make sure we stay over in the battlecopter, but close enough. We want to see if we can interrupt this base capture if we can. So I didn't build anything to stop me here, so I'm going to capture the city first. We're actually going to head back and pick up more infantry to transport to that middle island when we can. So we're just going to go ahead and build another battlecopter for now. We definitely want to get a bomber to deal with that anti-air if we can. Speed up his units a little bit here if we can. 1, 2, 3, 1. So actually, I think his units just moved in a way I can attack that infantry for free. Indeed, so I can interrupt his capture, like so. And then his battlecopters actually can't hit me this turn, which is great. So this is a missile launcher, so I don't have to worry about it attacking me this turn, because it can't attack ground units. Alright, so we're starting to gain some ground here. This transport copter might fly to my left, which will be bad. But we'll see. I'm actually going to send this battlecopter straight up. Maybe I can help out with that T-copter and mech. And we're actually going to not build anything this turn, I think, because I want to build that bomber. And as long as he doesn't have a fighter or something, my bomber should be good to go as far as taking out his units. So the battlecopters are moving closer to mine. It seems he feels confident that he can take my battlecopter out, which is fine. He built a rocket, which kind of sucks because now I'm going to lose my infantry up the top with his extra range. I was hoping to stay here and take on the mech, but I guess that's not going to be the case. But I definitely want to keep him from capturing this base. So what's going to happen is I'm just going to actually just destroy it. Either way, his 2 battlecopters would have killed mine, or his anti-air would have done the same job. So I'm going to send our battlecopter up to the north, I think. So wait, does he have a... He does have a unit down here. Since his transport copter didn't go to my north island, I'm actually going to fall back here and try to prevent him from capturing another property using that T-copter in the south. This one can go ahead and pick up an infantry. We're going to build that bomber this turn. We need to kill that anti-air as soon as possible if we want to keep using air units up over there. Capture those cities. So for now, we're just going to hit this infantry. He's going to kill me with the rocket, and then this guy's going to start capturing. So this, at least this way, when he's a 9, he'll be. It'll take him a few turns to recapture that city. So in a way, it was still worth it to me. So it does drop off that infantry. So this is the problem with Grit, is he does have that extra indirect unit range, and it kind of sucks, makes it harder for me to combat him. So we're gonna move our bomber over here, and then so we can start attacking that entire next turn. Start capturing those properties. Get the transport copter. Let's see. He built a cruiser, so that threatens my air units a bit. So I might want another bomber to kill it. Also to help out with the ground troops as well. So we're going to do that. I wanted a fighter, but I'm going to have to skip that for now. So we're going to send this T-copter up for now. We'll probably just see if we can go back and capture those cities again. We'll see. So have this T-copter stand by here. So we want to make sure we are out of range of his battlecopters, but in range to interrupt that airport infantry. So we'll just move up one square here. And it's not detrimental that we kill that guy, but I definitely don't want him capturing that airport if we can help it. So we'll see what his battlecopters do, as well as his cruiser. So he's protecting his infantry, so there's no way for me to kill it. So I'm just going to have to let him have it, which is fine. Alright, so his cruiser's here. It can pretty much cover everything on the south, so we won't be able to use this bomber on this lander this turn. We could if we wanted to try... No, we can't attack his cruiser. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and go up here. And even though this is going to hurt me, I need to do this in order to move on. So we're going to move our bomber over here. Let's see, try to stay out of range of the cruiser. So we can actually go right here. And we can move our battlecopter up, and we're going to attack this entire... Oh, we killed it, which is very good. Load up another transport copter. Right. And see, if we drop off our unit here, we can actually start capturing next turn, as long as he doesn't charge at me. We shall see what he does. So we're going to need another battlecopter again. I just realized that's in range of these guys, so we're going to put our infantry right here to help block. Wasn't paying attention to his attack range. Maybe he'll attack my infantry. That'll be really good. Nah, he attacks my battlecopter. That's okay. We'll actually be able to kill those two battlecopters pretty easily. So Grit's direct combat decrease is actually very good for me here. So his units are moving in to try and prevent me from capturing, which is unfortunate. Let's see, right here we're going to send our battlecopter back down here. We are out of range of the cruiser, so we don't have to worry about that guy. We're actually going to attack this one from off the airport, because I want to build that fighter. And as you guys can see, we turned the tables on that battlecopter, so now we are able to kill his. So for now, there's no point in losing units if I don't have to, so we're actually going to move this transport copter back. We're actually go over here and refuel for now. This guy can't pick up if we can get him some help. Let's see. He will have his co-power this turn, but I don't think he'll be able to hit anything. As long as I'm careful. Alright, so that's good. Let's go ahead and we'll use our bomber. I definitely want to try to keep my bomber within range of his cruiser. I want to be able to hit it. So maybe we'll attack this tank over here, or maybe the artillery. And let's guarantee the kill on the tank. This one can go ahead and attack the artillery for now. Yeah, that's fine. And my transport copter is going to actually move up here out of range, and then we're going to build that fighter because we definitely need it. So this is already day 12. It's taking a little longer than I wanted it to. Instead of sending my transport copter to the middle island, I should have definitely sent it to that north, the small one, to capture those properties a little sooner. So he didn't use his co-power because his indirects aren't in range, I guess. At least I assume that's why. So very smart of him not to use it yet. However, my co-power is ready, and I am going to use it because I get a 10% attack and defense boost, which I'm going to happily appreciate. Alright. So, again, makes it so his units can't really move. This is very good. One, his lander is going to be stranded in the middle of the water. For this turn, his battlecopters won't really be able to move around as well. Which is actually really good over here, because I can move my transport copter down. And then get ready to land on his land. And I can actually refuel this one without him being able to hit me. Alright, so we want our bomber to hit this 10 cruiser. In order to do so, I gotta kill this artillery. So let's do that really quick. And then we'll go over here. And boom! Destroy the cruiser. Nice. So we have a transport copter here. We'll just go ahead and kill it, I guess, with my fighter. Since I don't really have anything else to shoot on right now. This battlecopter is damaged. So I think I'll just go ahead and regroup here. To make a nice healthy battlecopter. And we'll go ahead and I'm going to shoot on this infantry this turn. So that way, no matter what it does, if it tries to capture anything, it'll take a while. We're going to go ahead and build another fighter. We definitely want to have air supremacy. That way my bombers have free reign. I just have to watch out for his missile launcher, especially since he has his co-power. It'll get an extra 2 range, and I really don't want it to hit my bombers or fighters for a free shot. Otherwise, now that we have a couple bombers out, we should be able to just wreak havoc on his ground troops. So as we can see, that missile launcher is coming closer to on my right side. So we definitely want to move out of, or stay out of range. So pretty much add 2 squares every time I move around it. So I can attack the APC this turn, but I don't plan to. We're actually going to come over here and attack the artillery. Boom. He built another cruiser, which is fine by me, because we can actually kill it pretty easily using my bombers. Here, we're going to send this fighter straight up, because this T-copter is going to have to fall back. I'm going to try to get this one out of range of his battlecopter as well. And this battlecopter is probably going to attack this infantry on the city, so I'll destroy it next turn with my fighter. We can destroy this guy with my fighter, which is good. And we can go ahead and actually kill the lander this turn as well. Yes, nice. Alright, let's go ahead and build another battlecopter. And then I guess that's it for now. So we definitely need to get our troops onto that island, hopefully next turn. So we can start capturing that base. Oh, he went and attacked my copter. Oh, interesting. Well, it's okay by me. Took a couple more dead copters is always good. So he did send over his anti. I actually didn't realize that there was an anti in that lander. I don't think my 10 bombers in range, or is it? Let's see. Is just out of range, which sucks. So that means I'm going to have to use my 9 to attack it, giving me a very disadvantageous strike. But it is what I have to do. I still do decent damage though, so we can kill this battlecopter here. We'll use this fighter to stay safe from the cruiser, and we'll attack this copter. And actually what this allows me to do is be able to land my infantry right here. He can't reach me here, and as long as I kill or attack with my bomber like this, his recons can't get to my T-copters either, so this is good. I'll go ahead and land both of them. And we'll move our battlecopter up as well. Let's see. I think over here we'll build another bomber. Luckily, all his indirects are in his mainland right now, so he can't really do anything against me. Okay, let's see what he does this turn. So still no co-power, because he can't really do much. Oh, I actually left that guy in range of the battlecopter, which is good and bad. Good because it's not really, that copter isn't going to do anything now, it's out of the way. But bad because I can't kill it, and it's going to just pick off my free infantry over there. Built another lander, built another mech. Again, not too much of a threat here. His cruiser is in range of my bomber, which is fantastic, so we'll just go ahead and strike it like so. So let's see, we can go ahead. So we definitely want to try it. Oh, we can actually kill the battlecopter, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and destroy it, and we'll go ahead and heal up on the airport next turn. Over here, we're gonna kill the. Let's see. I'm not sure what to do. I want to kill this one cruiser, but at the same time, I don't think it's gonna attack anything like the bombers. I think it'll probably go back and try to heal. So what we're going to do is going to use the copter on the anti-air. We're actually going to use my 8 bomber to kill the cruiser. I don't want it attacking my fighter when I attack his T-copter right now. And then we'll use our bomber to attack the tank. We're going to start capturing here. Use the T-copter to block. And then this infantry is also going to just send the mountain for now, and we'll use the T-copter to block from the recons. Now we can start capturing this base. As soon as we capture that base, then we can start sending or building units here to prevent his units that comes in the landers. I definitely want to send some ground troops over here. So what I want to do this turn is build a lander, and I guess that is it for this turn. So we can actually transport this guy over. It doesn't look like we'll be seeing much of his co-power because of the fact that he doesn't have many indirects, and if he does, they're all by his HQ, which he just put his rocket into the lander, so that's actually really good because it's going to come closer to my bombers and I'll be able to kill it. Alright, so we gotta stay out of range of this battlecopter for now. So right here. Yeah, so we can just keep my battlecopter over here and make sure we keep using our bombers to destroy everything else. Just make sure we stay out of the range of missiles, so we can go on the right side of the tank this turn. Boom. We're going to retreat our bomber to get healed up and refueled this turn. So let's go ahead and move him over here. Fighter's going to move up as well to target that battlecopter. Capture this base, go ahead and destroy this recon. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see, you're gonna fly back and pick up an infantry, you're gonna fly back and pick up an infantry as well. And then this turn, I think we're gonna go with a bomber. So best case scenario for me would be if he puts that missile launcher into a lander. That way I don't have to worry about its range, because right now that thing is keeping my Aryans from attacking his main land. Which is one reason why we need to capture the bottom section or get my landers over there to get tanks rolling. That way we don't have to worry about the missiles. So he builds another cruiser. Again, that's really good for me. So I'm going to use my co-power this turn because that cruiser is around, and I want to be able to attack his lander this turn because it has a rocket in it. So now with the blizzard, it can't reach the lander. Even with his co-power, his missile can't reach me, so we can go ahead and kill this lander with the rocket, which is very nice. We'll use our battlecopter to kill the infantry, stop it from capturing. And we'll use the bomber to attack this artillery. There we go. So he kept his copters out of range of my fighters. We are going to need an APC though, very soon. So we're just going to block here with my fighter, so his recon can't get to my infantry, and start moving this one down. We're going to build an APC this turn, and refuel our air units next turn if we can. Move our bomber up as well. Just make sure we stay over that missile, so we can attack up to the reef, and the cruiser just next to the reef, so we can go right here. See, so we'll move the T-copter here. We don't need to recover its HP. If we need to refuel it, we can use our APC on the bottom. Move our bomber this way as well. See, we can actually move the lander up as well too. For this turn. Alright, and we'll build another battlecopter. Because the more Aryans we get, the better. You definitely want to use your bombers and copters to finish off the map. he's not going to build a crazy ton of anti-air or fighters to stop you. So I think this next turn I'm probably just going to bite the bullet, and I'm actually going to attack this cruiser and battlecopter, and then move in for to attack that missile launcher, because I need to get that way, and this guy is really annoying. Plus, I want to kill this copter too. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our fighter here. I'm not sure which unit I'm not sure which unit he's going to destroy with his missile launcher. Hopefully, it attacks my fighter. I'd prefer that over my bomber. Attack the cruiser, and then we're going to use this bomber to move in, and hopefully we can get a strike onto his missile next turn. We shall see. Over here, we're just going to finish off a couple more of his troops. Let's get this APC out of the way. See, we can't attack his battlecopter this turn, but we'll move a little closer, and we'll definitely be able to hit next turn. We'll start capturing this port. Block this recon with my bomber. There we go. Alright. Just move our APC a little closer to my other air units. Alright. And then this guy can charge forward. You go pick up this guy. I could actually drop off. I'm not going to drop off my infantry too close to the cities, just because of the artillery and rocket are going to get the attack boost here. I just want to be careful. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and build start building some tanks. And we're going to get those into the lander as soon as we can. So let's build a medium tank. And we'll want an anti-air as well, just in case he builds air units and my fighters can't get to them. So here comes his power. Again, the only unit that's really going to strike me is that missile launcher. So let's just see which unit he kills. Fighter? Yeah, look at that. That's actually good. One, the fighter is cheaper, and two, he doesn't have much air units anyways, so me losing the fighter isn't that bad. And he doesn't build any other anti-air defense near his HQ, which means my bombers can go ahead and rain havoc on him, which is great. So we can go ahead and destroy this missile launcher now. That annoying thing. He built a battlecopter, very smart of him, so I'm actually not going to be able to capture these cities quite yet. So we're just going to stand by right here. Let's see, my units definitely need to get refueled though. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to capture here. Let's see, and you want to move these guys in a way to refuel all of them. So we're going to move the battlecopter here to attack. Move our lander over here to drop off the infantry. We move our bomber down. Ooh. Yeah, he only has 1 ammo and 15 fuel. We definitely have to refuel it this turn, so we'll do this. And because of his co-power, he does get an attack and defense boost, but I'm okay with attacking this anti-air. We want to kill this, or at least hit this copter this turn. And then we'll move up here. We can actually start capturing airport. So we'll load up the medium tank. We're going to get an anti-air as well into that lander. I guess we'll build a battlecopter in the north as well. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see what he does this turn. He'll probably either build a missile launcher or more anti-air, I think, since he did lose the unit. He's covering his bases, which is actually very interesting. See what did he build? So yeah, he did build a missile launcher. Oh, that is so annoying. But luckily, we can move in a way to avoid it, like so. So we can get inside of its minimum range. Unfortunately, my other one cannot. I actually should have used the stronger one since this one's lower on fuel. Oh well. So we're just gonna have to run away with this one. You can actually stay close. We'll go right here. Let's just make sure. We'll go right here instead. Let's see. Go ahead and use the. We're going to capture here for sure. Enter into the lander. Come on to the. We'll go to the land. You can go in here for now. We'll use the Balcopter to... We'll use the Balcopter to take out the infantry, I guess. Use a bomber to take out the anti-air. And fire takes out the Balcopter. Alright, so that area is clear. Can destroy this mech with my bomber. More Balcopter up as well. Alright, let's see. So, alright, we're going to try to take these cities once again. So we're going to go ahead and drop off our infantry. Let's see if we can capture those next turn. I think we'll go ahead and build another bomber. Alright, this turn for sure he's going to want to build an anti-air and probably a Balcopter. The AI likes to keep a certain number of units, a type of unit alive, and because I destroyed an anti-air and a copter, that's probably what he's going to build. So he built a Balcopter for sure, and let's see what else he built. He did build an anti-air as well. So we can't get to that anti-air this turn. Again, very unfortunate. But we can actually hit this missile launcher, which is very nice. See if we can get my co-power. We actually can get that 10% attack boost, which would be very nice. Let's see, killing this mech first doesn't really give me much. If we attack this Balcopter, it actually will give me a decent amount. Well, he does have this rocket here. Can we kill the lander? 95%. So there's no real guaranteed way that I can hit these units efficiently. So I could use this bomber to hit his rocket and prevent him from stopping my infantry, but it's a gamble on whether or not this bomber kills this lander. Guess we'll just take the gamble. Yeah! No! That's alright, it's alright. We're still going to use our power. We're still going to use the power. That sucks. Alright, this guy's going to come over here, I guess, and attack a artillery, I suppose. He's definitely going to get his co-power, so let's see. We're going to kill this missile, or attack this missile launcher. We're going to attack the rocket. I'm going to ignore the Balcopter. And the only reason is because the Balcopter will probably attack my infantry on the left. And it will do less damage than the rocket would. So we're going to go ahead and start capturing here. I'm actually going to keep my transport copters over here as well. And the reason being is the AI likes destroying transports, and maybe I can get his anti-air missiles and Balcopters and such to attack my transport copters instead of my other units, which would be very nice. Alright, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll fly up our fighter. I don't actually want my fighter getting hit by the anti-air, just because this is my only one, so we're actually going to move right here. Let's see, we got our medium tank now coming in. I don't think I need to keep my bomber down here, so we'll move it up as well. Alright, so we definitely want to get troops over here. We're going to build more Balcopters. I think I definitely want a transport copter down here so we can start moving units over. And I think we'll build a... I don't think I need ground units as much now. I just wanted the ground units on the bottom right to take over those properties. But it looks like he'll probably focus more on his HQ.
It's time to...
Hopefully that cruiser, the 1 HP lander doesn't move, so his cruiser can't attack my bomber. That would be unfortunate. Moved. Okay, but he doesn't attack me. Tank attacks the... Tank and anti-air attack my transport copter, which is very good. So I can kill his... not kill, but attack his Balcopter with my own this turn. His rocket also attacked my infantry, which is good. Well, I guess it didn't have anything else to attack, but it only does 3 damage. We can move this guy forward. Can hit the anti-air this turn. Destroy the missile launcher. This is good. This is a good turn. Let's see, we can't get to that lander quite easily. We can do this though. We're going to go here, around here. We're going to ignore that rocket and destroy or attack the cruiser once more. Keep it in repair mode. It actually takes away funds from him as well as keeping it from attacking me. And now that he doesn't have anything over here, we can actually just start capturing his properties, I guess. I'm going to land the T-copter over here, put the infantry on the port so he can't build a C unit, copter on the airport, and I'm actually okay with moving my medium tank off of the base, because next turn we're going to bring over more troops anyways. If he builds something, we can always move back and destroy it. So this turn, we're going to need, looks like, just more bombers. He's not going to build any fighters anytime soon, so we'll build bomber and battlecopter. This map is almost done. This rocket might not attack my... Oh, it can attack my infantry, but not the capturing one, I think. Copter attacks infantry too. That's a good distraction. So he builds the missile launcher in the bottom, which is okay with me, because actually I can use my copters to kill it instead. There we go. We can move my T-copter onto the airport for now. Start capturing the port. I'm going to move the infantry here and the APC over here to refuel my copters as well as cover the base. So we have our anti-air coming in here. We'll use our copter to attack the mech first. Finish off with the anti-air. Let's see. We can capture this city. Keep our infantry alive on the mountain. We'll go ahead and use our fighter to kill the 4 copter, because the 1 battle copter isn't really going to be that much of a threat. Can we kill this? Yes, we can use our copter here. Bomber is going to... So this one's running out of fuel and ammo. So this one's going to attack the mech. This one can stay here. So we're not quite killing his units because we don't have enough firepower yet. That's why it's important to get our co-powers too. We want to attack this artillery if we can. It's only one of his only indirect units. Oh, you know what? I take it back. I don't think it can reach anything. It does have his co-power, but yeah, it can't reach anything. Oh no, it can actually attack my anti-air, so we're not going to hit it. Excuse me. And then I think for this turn we'll just keep building more battlecopters, because copters can attack both copters and ground troops as well. Alright, let's see what he does. He has a couple weakened artilleries that can hit my tanks and my anti-air and medium tank. But we'll see how much damage they do. Or if he even attacks at all. Nah, he attacks the anti-air. That's okay. Better that than the medium tank, I suppose. Let's see what he builds. A couple mechs and more battlecopters. Alright, so now we can use our infantry here on the mech. Move this battlecopter forward. We can use the battlecopter and infantry to weaken him down. Fighter can attack the battlecopter here. Let's see, we're kind of going to regroup this bomber because I want to run out of fuel. Or we might be able to send it down and go to the APC, I guess. Let's go ahead and do that. Again, this battlecopter doesn't really pose that much of a threat. It's probably going to attack the infantry anyways. We want to kill as much of the units that threaten me as possible. So, let's see. We're going to kill this copter here, so we can destroy these anti-air. We're going to kill the artillery for sure. And I guess we'll use our bomber to attack the mechs. Killing one of them. And we'll just move all our copters up north now. go. So yeah, he has a recon over here that will attack me when I come into range. Actually, you know what, okay, take it back. I'm gonna let him attack my APC, it's okay. I definitely want to get my APC up there as soon as possible though, to help refuel my bombers and such. Alright, let's see if we can maybe kill him this turn. Ah, he built a couple tanks though. Alright, let's see. It might require one more turn. So can a copter kill this guy? Not quite. But we can't refill this bomber this turn either. So let's use the 9, kill a recon, so we can actually refuel this bomber. There we go. Copter kills the tank. Use the copter on the mech. You can attack the entire. Let's see, fire definitely is going to kill the T-copter. I only have one fire, right? But yeah, it's definitely going to kill the T-copter. We'll use the weakened battlecopter to destroy this one. Infantry can take off the infantry. I might be able to use the battlecopter to take out the anti. We'll see. Oh, you know what? We are definitely finishing this turn. We have our power. Extra attack boost. So this will guarantee our victory this turn. This is nice. Blizzard. The coolest thing about Blizzard is it changes the terrain to make it snow. And I love the snow terrain, it's really cool. So we could use our battlecopters, but I think we're just going to use our bombers to finish this map. Because we have enough of them. There we go. And that is Toil's Ferry. So again, not too hard of a map, it really isn't. Gret really won't move out from his land too much. I did take a little slower. Unfortunately, Olaf isn't the best code to use on this map, as again, the snow doesn't really help me slow down the enemy, because it's just open water and he's not really trying to attack me. So, but at least he wasn't a bad commanding officer. Like if I was using Sonya and I had bad luck on my units, that would be very bad. That, or if I was using like Sammy doesn't get any benefits here. And with weakened air units, that definitely wouldn't have helped. So there are bad codes to have on this map, but Olaf was a balanced one. So I actually did it one day faster than Eagle and got one more point. So even though Eagle is one of my favorite commanding officers and probably to me one of the better ones, I didn't play it very good. So that's very interesting. So good job to Olaf. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We have one more commanding officer left on the wheel. We've added Nell from a couple episodes ago, after finishing the Advance Wars 1 campaign, yeah, so anyways, she might be good against Kanbei, however, Kanbei in a way counters her because of his defense, but this map is very difficult. If you guys take a look really quick, I start with 2 bases and an HQ. He starts with an entire island or peninsula. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, so we're definitely going to have a hard time with this mission. It took me 33 days with Andy, and I did get an S, which is nice, but I definitely think a lot of my score was decreased because of technique. But we'll see. That'll be for next time. We'll be using Nell, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.